guys, in today's video we're going to look at how we can analyse our Proton NMR, looking at the number of environments, chemical shifts, integration traces, spin-spin splitting pattern, and finally we'll look at an exam style question.
So the number of environments in our molecule. Well, from our spectra we can tell how many number of environments we have. The number of peaks in our spectra indicates the number of environments. So if we have a look at the NMR spectra for ethanol, which we know has a structure of CH3, CH2OH, we are doing proton NMR. So unlike in our carbon NMR, this time we're looking at our protons, our hydrogen atoms and the environments they exist in. So you can see that there are three different environments in ethanol. CH3 bonded to a CH2, CH2 with a CH3 and an OH, and an OH. And that's why we have three separate peaks. So now let's have a look at the chemical shift. Well, we've met chemical shifts before, and we know that the chemical shift corresponds to a particular environment. It tells us which environment our proton is in, and we use our data sheet to distinguish which environment it is. So here I have a spectra for ethanol. If we were to look at this peak over here, it lies between 2 and 3. If we look at our data sheet, we can see that one of the environments between 2 and 3 is the OH group. So we can infer this peak must be caused by the OH group in our ethanol. Now, just a quick note, it's important that you look at the datasheet very carefully and you look at which datasheet you're using, because in your data booklets you'll be given information about both carbon-13 and Proton NMR. The sheets will look similar, so be careful to choose the correct one. So let's have a look at integration traces now. Well, our Proton NMR spectra gives us much more detail, it's much more complex than our carbon-13 spectra. In our Proton NMR spectra, the area under the peaks represents the relative number of atoms in that particular environment. So you can see here we have the spectra for methanol. You can see that we have 3 hydrogens.
Hey guys, to continue watching this video and unlock hundreds of other super concise and exam board specific A-level chemistry videos, click the button. Join me today and together let's make A-level chemistry a walk in the park.